Tuesday, September 11th, 2001. The last minute.
Is that American 11 trying to call?
Buddy, we have some planes. Just stay quiet and you'll be okay. We're returning to the airport.
102 minutes that morning. Then 20 years of answer. The sky was completely clear. Lower Manhattan began an ordinary day.
Reference that 0 Victor Whiskey, you're working here. 417
meters, 110 floors, more than 16,000 civilians inside the complex. 4 flights, 265 people, the most ordinary lines on any board.
Victor Whiskey, you're working here, right?
At 7:59, American Airlines Flight 11 left Boston for Los Angeles. United 175 left the same airport 15 minutes later. Flight 11 had already been taken. American 77 left Washington. United 93 left Newark, running late.
Buddy, we have some planes. Buddy.
3, last known. No, this is real world. Okay, run 3, last known. No, this is...
4 aircraft were now in the hands of 19 men. For 16.5 minutes, America thought it was an accident. United 175. Nobody said accident. The president was reading with second graders in Florida. Controllers had been watching American 77.
Okay, I'll keep you advised.
The Pentagon. It hit the west wall.
We're not positive, but we are responding. 105 is on the scene. I have a plan.
125 dead inside the building, 64 aboard the plane. The building was still burning.
Senator John,
One wedge had collapsed.
There cannot be.
9:42. Every aircraft over America ordered down. It had never been done. About 4,500 came down. They kept working inside it.
In the building.
Well, we know there were large numbers.
United 93 had turned back toward Washington. They found out from home. United 93, a field in Pennsylvania. 20 minutes flying time from Washington, the only one that failed because 40 people found out in time. 4 minutes earlier. The North Tower, 102 minutes. What came down covered everything. Civilians went down while firefighters went up. The count would take years to finish. $2,977, 1 mark for each. By evening, the country had a record of the day. The hospitals waited all night. That
These
night,
acts
the
shatter
president
steel,
spoke from the White House.
but they cannot dent the steel of American resolve.
2 days after, what follows is 8 months. Smoke still. Still looking for survivors. The pile burns underneath them. "441 responders died. Nothing has been cleared. A week in, the search goes on. Nobody has been found. More than 30 agencies. Firefighters, police, ironworkers, volunteers. The pile does not move. Machines cannot reach them. They work by hand and by bucket. Every bucket is searched. The city watches from behind. By late September, hope is gone. This is recovery now. The dogs work the voids. They work in shifts. The dogs find less. Then the machines arrive. Grapplers, cranes, torches. The machines are faster. A month, the pile barely moves. Most died here. Few were recovered whole. Winter, and they are still digging. The fires are out. Dark by 4 in the afternoon. Seven stories held. Down where the trains ran. The wall keeps the river out. If it fails, Manhattan floods. Concrete far down. It holds. 6 months in. The steel goes by barge. Bedrock They stand on the floor. Nothing left to move. $1,100 were never identified. 40%. 8 months, the site empty.
I can hear you!
The FBI put him on its 10 most wanted list.
Thank you all. George!
'They opened a file on him. He answered them through a bullhorn. 7 days later, Congress authorized war. The whole world could hear him.
And the people...
26 days later, America went to war. Within 6 weeks, Kabul fell. In December, they had him in these mountains and lost him. A Senate report called it a failure. Then nothing. A courier's nom de guerre. A phone call. A white SUV followed home. A compound in Abbottabad, walls up to 18 feet. No phone line, no internet, a mile from Pakistan's military academy. Each piece of it took years to find. On the 1st of May, they watched it happen from Washington. Just before midnight, the president told the country he was dead.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda. This one.
The man who ordered it was gone.
Those families who have lost loved ones to Al-Qaeda's terror, justice has been done. This one.
Night operations, year after year. Afghan commandos led many. The photographs were never released. The end of a 10-year hunt has no picture at all. The war went on without him. There was no ceremony for it. 9 years. It simply continued. The ground never became safe. The war outlived its cause. Marines held the perimeter. It went on for 10 more years. The airlift ran day and night. Every custodian counts a different war. These are their figures with their names on them. Every aircraft left full. Doha, February 2020. Families waited at the gates. "20 years later, the Taliban took Kabul back. Some had worked for the Americans. The airport became the last door out. Most would not get out. The gates opened and closed. Thousands came. Then the last aircraft. 17 days. One minute to midnight, August 30th, Major General Chris Donahue, the last American soldier out.
We will make no distinction between the terrorists who committed these acts and those who harbor them.
States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
We will push onward to victory with power in our hearts.
It was time to end this war.
102 minutes. $7,293 days of answer. The dust kept counting. More than 150,000 enrolled. It became the longest war America has ever fought. Two pools hold their absence, 2,983 names. 4 hours of names. Another clear September morning in a city that rebuilt. Every year at 8:46, the city stops.